Goeiedag, good day, fellow South Africans and citizens of the world. And don't forget, at 8 p.m. tonight, Johannesburg time, I'm going to be talking to Rene Roux, who is basically the spokesperson for Solidarity's Helping Hand. And whoa, have we got a story to drop. This is huge. This is deception by a major South African broadcaster run by the ANC government, no less. I'm not going to say any more. Just be there tonight at 8 p.m. and I will show you the evidence and talk to you and to Rene about this particular issue. And just to show you how crazy the situation is right now in South Africa, I'm going to put a bit of meat to the bone. Solidarity and Afriforum's legal teams today issued court documents wherein they approached the Constitutional Court directly on an urgent basis to appeal against a High Court's judgment that gave the Department of Tourism the green light to use race as a criterion when determining which struggling tourism businesses must be helped during the COVID-19 crisis. Solidarity is currently taking the government to court over the way it's handling food parcels in South Africa. In other words, you've got to take them to a central point, so instead of the community you're supporting, it'll go to some other community that the ANC have decided they're going to support. And knowing how corrupt these ANC cadres are, it's probably going to be going into their garages. Won't be going to the starving at all. That's the nature of the beast we're dealing with. And there's a bigger picture to talk about here. Solidarity and Afriforum's legal teams today issued court documents wherein they approached the Constitutional Court directly on an urgent basis to appeal against the High Court's judgment that gave the Department of Tourism the green light to use race, use the color of your skin, as criterion when determining which struggling tourism business must be helped during the COVID-19 crisis. Dr. Dirk Herman, Chief Executive of Solidarity, who I spoke to a couple of weeks ago on the live stream, pointed out that awarding help based on race is bizarre. It is scary that there could be constitutional grounds in a crisis like this which allows the allocation of emergency funds to take place based on race. According to Cully Creel, Chief Executive of Afriforum, they decided to approach the Constitutional Court directly as a small tourism business owned by members of minority groups, just like all other small tourism businesses, are in urgent need of assistance. If the case drags on, countless small white-owned businesses will go under, and the government will be complicit. Figuratively, it's economic murder of minorities, said Creel. You're starting to get the idea of the frog in the boiling water? This is Ramaphosa's ANC government. They are incredibly racist, incredibly devious, and incredibly corrupt. It's a gangster state that we're dealing with. According to Herman, it is extremely important to obtain a legal certainty on the matter. As this is an urgent crisis, we believe that the matter is urgent as well, and therefore we asked for access to the Constitutional Court for this matter, Herman argued. Now, I'm going to out and shame the judge who suggested that relief funds to help out the tourism industry could be race-based. In other words, the delivering of those funds. Here comes the absolute friggin' piece of you know what. And you know what he can do? He can pog my horn. Let's have a look at the image of this asshole. Creel also pointed out that it is important for members of minority groups to obtain clarity from the Constitutional Court on whether it is really the case that the current constitutional dispensation in such a way undermines minorities' rights that even during the times of crisis, whites may be discriminated against. Now, I'm going to be, as I said earlier, I'm going to be talking to Renee Roux from Solidarity tonight at 8 p.m. Johannesburg time. And we're going to be talking about a range of issues relating to the delivery of food. And this is very, very disturbing what we're talking about here. And Solidarity are right onto it. Solidarity's initial complaint was submitted to the Human Rights Commission, or HRC, on the 25th of March, when it emerged that the Department of Tourism was insisting on using Black Economic Empowerment, or BEE, requirements with the allocation of help funds. On the 30th of March, an urgent application was served to the department, and the matter was heard on the 28th of April in the North Gauteng High Court, along with a similar case from Afriforum. Now, let's remember, the Minister of Tourism at that time said, "Oh, no, we haven't got an official court document." She was talking BS. These are the incompetent, clueless members of Parliament who are running ministries that is way over their head. You know, they haven't got a clue. I really think that a 5-year-old could do a better job than some of these ministers. I really do. Anyway, in conclusion, both Afriforum and Solidarity indicated that they are ready to approach the United Nations, the UN Committee on the Elimination of Racial Discrimination, but they will first try and settle the case locally by appealing to the Constitutional Court. Herman said, "Should our efforts not be fruitful locally, Solidarity and Afriforum will have no other choice but to pursue the matter internationally." Now, this is incredibly serious. This is like crossing the Rubicon for the judicial system in South Africa, because clearly those people who are making these decisions are racist, or they're complying to a racist ANC government. I'm going to leave it at that, guys, but don't forget, tonight at 8 p.m. Johannesburg time, I'll be on live, and we'll be discussing these sort of issues. Please remember to subscribe to be kept informed. Ring the bell for the updates. Please like this video, please share this video, and above all, please stay safe.